Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video. I've done a review of all of the Boba Fett episodes, or Book of Boba Fett episodes, I should say. And I did cover this in the episode it took place. I don't even remember what episode it was because honestly, I don't go back with the show. It's just so bad. But I don't know. I'm starting to think this might be the worst writing decision in any of Disney Plus's shows, especially the Star Wars shows. They're all terrible. They all have really stupid stuff. And there's certainly arguments to be made, Sabine, this and that. But this is like, it's almost like they made a mistake, but they didn't realize they made a mistake. And that has to do with Boba Fett searching for his armor. So as we can see here, Boba Fett gets out of the, first of all, he's in the Sarlacc pit and there's a stormtrooper in there. Can somebody explain to me how a stormtrooper got in there? That doesn't make any sense. Like, what's he doing there? They just put him in there. So there's happened to be a stormtrooper in there with the oxygen hose or whatever the heck that is. First of all, that is like such a joke. Like, the writers, what are you doing? And then he gets out and he's in his armor, right? He's got it on. He's crawling up through the sand, and then he's lying there, kind of conked out or whatever, and then he gets robbed by Jawas. And the Jawas steal his armor, and he wakes up enough to grab one of them from stealing it, okay? So he knows he left the Sarlacc pit with his armor on, and then he wakes up enough to grab one of them by the leg and knows that somebody's taking his armor off. He knows that. And then, for some unknown reason, when he gets Slave 1, I'm sorry, what is it, Flicker Fly? Flyer Flicky Firestar? What did they change the name to? Because, the word slave. We're all just going crazy over the word slave. So they changed it to Flicker Fire or some stupid name. So Flicker gets Flicker Flyer, and Flicker Flyer comes over to the Sarlacc pit. And they do this whole big scene, and the Sarlacc tentacles are grabbing on it. And he actually says, I'm looking for my armor. He's looking for his armor in the Sarlacc pit? So what did he think? Did he think the Jawas or whoever it was that maybe he's not totally sure who was stealing his stuff, but whoever was stealing it just took it and threw it in the Sarlacc pit? What? Why would he be doing this? This makes absolutely no sense. This is the dumbest thing I think of. Like, all the other cringy stuff is cringy, but this is like so obviously just dumb. And it's obvious why they did it. This is what Disney does. They want a visual, right? It's like in The Rise of Skywalker. They wanted that visual of all of those ships. And so the best thing they could come up with was Lando in a day somehow recruiting all these people, which makes absolutely no sense. They could have, thought of something else like, we finally got Leia's message or something cool like that actually made... No, it's Lando went around the galaxy in a day and got like 10,000 people involved just to save the galaxy. Like, because they wanted that visual, but they couldn't think of anything better than the stupid idea they came up with, which made no sense. It's the same thing. They wanted this visual of Firefly or whatever going over the Sarlacc pit and Boba looking down and having this final battle of Boba versus the pit, and he's going to destroy the Sarlacc once and for all. But the best they could come up with is he's looking for his armor? Why? He knows it's not in there. We're not dumb. Like, how dumb would you have to be to watch the show and be like, yeah, check in there. That makes sense. Like, no. It's because they wanted the scene, but all they had to do was say, I'm going to destroy the Sarlacc pit. I've had enough, Fennec. I'm going to just bomb this thing once and for all. That's all they had to do, if that was what it was about, because he's justified in doing so. But they didn't want to do that for some unknown reason. They wanted to have the Slave One get right into the orifice of the Sarlacc pit and have this whole thing where it's grabbing it with his tentacles. He could have just flown by and bombed it. But no, we gotta have this whole thing where he's looking down into it. And what did he think he was gonna see? Is the armor just gonna still be way up at the top? Even if it was in there? It's a giant stomach and digestive system. The odds of it even being accessible is pretty low anyway. So the whole thing is so cringe. It makes absolutely no sense. Oh my word. And it's shocking how bad it is, guys. So you guys let me know in the comment section, is this just the dumbest thing you've ever seen? Or, let's compare it to some of the other dumb stuff. If you could say it's better or worse than... Can you say it's better or worse than any of the other really, really cringy, stupid stuff we've seen throughout the Disney Plus Star Wars series? Let me know in the comment section. As usual, thanks for watching. If you do like this content, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And check out all my other stuff on my channel. And have yourselves a really good day.